Hello everyone. Okay, so just bear with us a minute and let's let some people come in.
Let me look at the phone. I'll tell you if anybody comes in. It's starting to. Yeah, you getting a few people in back.
Alright.
Lisa said hello. How you feeling?
Hello Lisa, I'm getting there.
Hey, Teresa.
Okay guys, so if I sound funny,
It'll be alright.
I was sick this whole past week. I had a cold with sinus problems. Could not wear my teeth. So now I'm trying to wear them today to start getting used to them. That's why I sound funny.
You don't sound funny. You sound fine.
So this live is not going to be a long one. I'm just like going to get my stuff going. But I didn't want people to think that I had just give up on my page.
Say thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. I don't know how I sound to y'all. I just know I sound funny to me. And my mouth feels like I'm trying to talk with a sucker in it.
That's all it sounds like. It sounds like your mouth's full.
My mouth is very full.
I mean, it's got extra gum in it, you know? Extra roof palate.
Everybody tells me it takes time, you'll get used to it, we'll see. But I cannot, I honestly cannot wait until I get, my implants are healed and I can have my permanent teeth. Because it'll all be so much smaller, so much less in my mouth. These big things are just for healing. I cannot have my permanent teeth put in until the implants heal.
They said you sound fine. I told you don't sound funny. You just sound like you're getting used to your teeth.
But I keep biting my lip, y'all. I've not tried to eat anything with them or nothing.
I'd be chomping down on stuff.
I don't know that there's room in my mouth for any food.
Once you get your permanent snap-ins, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My permanent ones are going to be so much smaller, so much more comfortable. We're just making do. You do what you have to. But my smiles are pretty.
Better than mine.
If I can figure out how to smile without bumping my teeth. Anyways, let's get on with the cooking.
What you cooking?
I'm making meatloaf, biscuits, and mashed potatoes because my family has not had a cooked meal in a month. The whole time I've been going through this, I have not cooked. They've had to fend for themselves, and they're ready for some food. And if I don't cook these potatoes, I'm going to have to throw them away.
But I have been helping her out a lot.
Yes, he's been helping me out a lot.
I've been keeping the dishes clean, been making her tea, taking her soup, and anything she wants.
I got up Monday, and like for the first time, my gums didn't feel too bad. So I thought, I'm gonna wear my teeth today, yay.
And then got sick.
But I had the worst headache. It was hurting in my sinuses, and I had the sniffles. I didn't think anything of it. I thought, just from all the dental work. Nope. Had a full-blown cold going on. I've got this horrible cough. So, it's like, I told Alan, I said, I cannot win. It's one thing after the other. And if I'm talking a lot, I told Alan, I said, I gotta talk. It's the only way I'm ever gonna learn to talk in these things, is to just do it.
Yeah, I asked her before the live, I said, okay, do you want questions or you want to not talk as much? She said, well, I gotta get used to them. I was like, okay. But y'all know me, I don't read a lot of questions anyway. I mean, if it's an important question, I will. Like, this is funny. When I got my upper plate, I sneezed and my upper plate almost fell out. That's what Teresa said.
This past week, as much as I've sneezed, there's no doubt this would have flew across the room.
My grandma used to do that. Back then they just regular old false teeth. Kind you pull out and stick in a jar at night. She'd laugh or cough and they had to catch her teeth.
And so this is something else I gotta get used to. I can't lick my lip.
You think?
They don't stretch over my teeth.
Oh. Are we getting eggs from chickens? Yeah,
Yes.
we're getting eggs. Them girls are finally paying their bills.
These teeth, they're so big, like my lips don't stretch over them like they do your real teeth.
We didn't buy no store-bought eggs.
Yeah, the last 2 times I bought groceries, I've not had to buy eggs.
So we're getting eggs. I go out there and tell them girls, butt nuggets or chicken nuggets, one or two.
I'll get these potatoes on and we'll move on to making that meatloaf. Actually, I'm just going to get these ready. I'm not going to cook them just yet because the meatloaf takes so long. I'm going to want to let it cook for a few minutes before I start all of this.
Yeah, without doing any lives, she's really not been able to do too many fresh cooking videos. Because, you got voiceover them and all. I told her I'd do the voiceover. She said that'd look weird, a woman's hands with a man's voiceover. But she's got some cooking videos she's got ready to start making. And we're going to start doing a few more lives.
Y'all know how it is when you go through stuff and...
I mean, life
I
happens.
mean, like this, to some people, they're probably thinking, oh, shut up crying. This is kind of traumatic to me because...
And I'm one of them people, I'm like, just get over it.
Because and not that I'm vain, but it was kind of traumatic having all my teeth taken out. Those of you who have had it done, you know that first time you see yourself afterwards, you were like, you don't feel right about yourself. So it's been emotional, it's been traumatic, and it's been physically kicking my butt.
Yeah, Becky and myself, we're a little bit different. She's like, don't take pain very well. I'm like, pain's just no big deal.
Okay, here's the thing, y'all. The way this came about was the veneers that I had done. The veneers did not take. And my only option after having all my teeth grinded down was to have them removed. So, because the veneers were not worth a crap, I had infection in my gums. When she numbed me to pull my teeth and do the shaving of the bones and all that,
It wouldn't numb all the way, would it?
it would not numb all the way. I felt that crap. I felt her grinding my bones.
It's funny seeing, when you talk, look, it's funny seeing white back there from where you didn't have no teeth at all.
And my new teeth aren't gonna look like this.
No, that's just temporary.
Y'all know these healing teeth, they're not very pretty. The new teeth, when I get them, should be around December. They're going to be really natural looking. And
Healing teeth shouldn't be made very good. I mean,
because they end up getting thrown in the
they're just going to get
trash.
thrown in the garbage. I mean, why try to spend a lot of time making them great?
But yeah, I felt a lot of all that work, and it was traumatic. I don't care what anybody says.
It'd be alright. And Becky always has me sitting in the room with her. Well, the surgeon called me to the side after she got Becky in the chair and started numbing her up. She pulled me to the side and she said, "You're going to have to go somewhere else." She said, "I find it better if no family's in here. The patient always does better." Well, 5 minutes later, she come and got me. She said, "I need you back here." She said, "I was wrong." She said, "You need to calm her down so she can get this done." I went back there, talked to Becky for about 2 minutes. Lady got on with the procedure.
We've been together since I was 16 years
Since-
old. You don't separate us.
And then she called me to the side. She said, "I was wrong, very wrong." I'm doing good, Julie. I'm always doing good.
I'm going to tell you guys something.
She's over there talking to you.
It is a hard thing to go through, getting all your teeth taken out and getting those implants put in. I had to do it awake because they do not do sedation where I went. If you're ever going to get it done, go somewhere that they'll sedate you. You don't want to be awake for it.
I would.
You do not want to be awake for it.
I want to pass with all my teeth.
I've told Alan a dozen times I want my teeth back. I don't care how ugly they were.
Oh, I need to put these eggs right here in the refrigerator. I just had them drying over here where I washed them.
Okay, but what y'all didn't see, because I had not done a live for a couple of weeks before I went and got this done.
You need this?
No, no. God, I keep biting my lip. My veneers were popping off. I had the one pop off, and then I had another one pop off. And it's so funny because Harmony looked at me and she said, "Nanny, you have gold teeth."
Because her tooth under the veneer was so yellow.
underneath the veneer, where he grinded my teeth out, they were so stained and so yellow looking, Harmony thought they were gold teeth.
That's funny.
I told Alan, I said, from the mouth of babes.
Gold teeth.
From the mouth of babes, she told me right quick.
Kids don't beat around the bush, do they?
No, she thought, but she wasn't being mean. She really thought they were gold.
I told Becky I would have took some great stuff, sprayed her
And
mouth.
so, to everybody who has asked me about price,
It's
and
expensive
somebody even made the comment, why would you spend that much money
at your age.
at your age? I'll tell you why.
'Cause she's not that old.
Because I'm only 57, and I paid, those of you who have been here know that I paid for those veneers 2 years ago. And they were very expensive.
She's been saving for like 4 years for it.
And since that did not take, instead of trying to keep fixing those veneers, this was what the dentist office offered me to
Solve the issue.
solve the issue. So I did not pay a second time.
No, it was a one-time deal. And you saved for 4 years.
Yeah, and I saved for a lot
You
of years.
painted a
to
lot
get
of
them.
houses to get them.
Yeah.
Painted a lot of houses.
I know because I don't dye my hair and do makeup every day, I look older, but I'm only 57.
You don't look that old to me, but I'm biased.
Okay, so we got our 3 pounds of hamburger meat. I'm making a big meatloaf because they will eat on it tomorrow for lunch. Let me get my crackers. And my onion.
Yeah, Becky did a lot of rolling of some walls and ceilings for that crap.
Okay. It kind of hurt my feelings when somebody asked, why would I pay so much to have such an expensive,
Oh, I got her. I got her.
expensive thing done at my age.
I asked her, I said, at your age, why are you so rude? Didn't your mama teach you how to talk to somebody? I mean, that ain't all I said to her, but that was the nice part. And she hasn't tried eating with her teeth. She's been just eating soft food with her gums because she was sick and couldn't wear the teeth.
I had a...
You got your oven preheated?
No, I'm turning on. I had such a bad, I don't know, I guess you call it head cold, that had my sinuses so bad. I
Yeah.
could not stand anything.
And I did not want to catch that. I tried to stay my best.
Like I want to open the bottom so I can push it through. And just in case it falls from up here, I'm going to have this plate under it.
That's a good idea. That's pretty smart. In case it falls on through.
Yeah. Well, if I can get it on the can opener now. You know what? I ain't fighting it.
She did lose about.
I'm not fighting
She
it.
did lose about 6 pounds, to be
No,
honest.
I've lost 8 pounds.
But she'll get that back eating some meatloaf and biscuits and mashed potatoes and some snack pies.
Let's just spoon it out. Okay, 3 pounds of ground beef, and I'm using 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. I'm using the whole can.
Use that can, baby. Use that can. What, the bottom wouldn't cut off?
No, the bottom of this can is made weird.
Like deeper?
Mm-hmm.
That's store brand, ain't it?
No, it's Del Monte. I know that's loud. Sorry, y'all. Okay.
Betty said she'd gag when she first got her parcels.
I ain't lying to y'all. It's killing me.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all either. Becky's a crybaby when it comes to that stuff.
My mouth is so small.
You think?
I got a loud mouth and a big voice, but my mouth is small.
I was just saying, with the way you scream and yell sometimes, you think your mouth is huge. Now Michelle, that girl's got a big mouth. She could put a whole apple in her mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna use a whole sleeve of these crackers if I can crush up
You
here.
want me to crush them?
I got it. Will you get me that onion out of the fridge?
Sure.
Okay. Cutting board.
I'm going to get my drink. There's one. Yeah, I was going to say I used one earlier. Washed it.
I don't want to use this. Well, you know what? Who cares? We'll have to wash another knife.
Oh, Parker said I'm making the same for supper. Making some meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and homemade biscuits.
I had to. I've been starving my guys.
Yeah. I went to the doctor yesterday, and I lost three
Five.
pounds. No, 3.
5. You were 168. You are now 163.
No, I was 166. So,
Okay, anyways.
Yeah, but I lost a couple of pounds because my cooking ain't the same as Becky's cooking. I'll throw me in a pack of ramen noodles and call it supper.
I got my teeth did and he lost weight.
I'll fry me a piece of bologna and that's dinner.
It's a good diet for him too. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I didn't need to. I don't want to diet.
I do not want to talk over my food.
It's one thing I'll never have to do, diet.
I didn't think I ever would.
I'm 6 foot, 165 pounds. That's average weight and height for 6 foot. So I'm good.
I stayed skinny like Michelle up until my 40s. I didn't think I'd ever have to worry about my weight.
Do you have post in your gums? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know if the code's gonna hurt it or not. Probably not. I mean, with her, yeah, it probably will. If something's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt on her.
Yeah, I get the worst. I always get the short end of the stick.
Not being mean to her, but some mornings she wakes up and I'm like, okay, what's hurting you today? But that's just because we've been together so long.
Well, because I have arthritis really bad and... Okay, let's stop talking about my health problems.
Yeah.
I'm running people off talking about how sickly I am.
Lisa said, what's for supper?
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, homemade biscuits, broccoli, and probably gonna heat me up some carrots.
And Miss Teresa sent you some stars.
Thank you, Miss Teresa.
She's so sweet. Yeah, I told her this morning, I said, quit posting that you don't feel good. I said, just, if you're going to post a good morning
Well,
post,
I
just
mean,
post a good
I
morning.
mainly do it so everybody knows where I'm at, what's going on, where I've been, why I ain't been on my page.
Like yesterday, I posted, I'm going to my doctor, and we're going to get groceries and do a few runs. I didn't specify anything about the doctor or nothing. I figured I'd leave it at that.
This is your regular old checkup.
Yeah. Denise said, what time will it be ready? And we'll be there.
Oh, about an hour and a half.
So if you're anywhere in Georgia, you could almost make it. Somebody sent you stars. Miss Kathy Brookbank.
Thank you, Miss Kathy.
Marcia said, glad I'm not the only one with aches and pains.
Girl, do I got them.
Yeah, Kathy, you're right. She said most women's weight's perfect until they hit the 40s.
If you wake up every morning and you lay in bed and you do an audit of your body
Thank you, Teresa.
to see what's sore and hurting, then you're as bad as I am.
I just jump up out of bed and... Hello, Day.
I used to hit the floor running every morning. Not anymore.
Cheryl said, I've been craving meatloaf. Well, we'll solve that craving on this end.
I'm craving it too, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it.
You'll be able to eat it. Mash it up. Them onions will be soft.
Okay, why did I just do that?
What'd you do? Put your knife away?
Yeah.
You got bell pepper
I
to
still
cut.
got to do the bell pepper.
Meatloaf ain't meatloaf without bell pepper.
I still got to put my bells in here.
I can live without a Dale, but the bell pepper gotta have.
I'm going to use the smaller one because I'm going to use the whole thing. You want to put that in the fridge?
Yeah.
Look at my Dells. Do I have some Dells? Don't throw them out. Okay, I got some.
I don't really care about the Dale.
Dells. A lot of people just use Worcestershire. I love the Dells in it.
She's a Dale's freak.
And I just give it a good splash. Like I do with my hamburgers.
I think she put Dale in her biscuits if it tastes good.
Let's rinse this pepper. And I guarantee you, ain't nothing gonna go to waste, because they ain't had a good home cooked meal.
No, I don't go to waste. I'll have him meatloaf sandwich tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know that it'll make it till tomorrow.
It will.
Haley and Devin might clean it out.
I'll put that piece up for tomorrow. They won't clean that out. I'll cut me off a big slice for a sandwich tomorrow, put it in the Tupperware bowl.
I did make spaghetti one night. That's all they've gotten out of me, though. Now, I don't know who sent me the little rotting knife, but I love this thing.
She don't let nobody use that knife.
No, this is my knife. Nobody else is allowed to use it. I'm stingy.
You
with
still
it.
got the sleeve to it?
Yeah, right here. I wash it, dry it, and put it back in its sleeve, and I tuck it right here. And nobody is allowed to use my knife.
Dolly, she's making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, homemade biscuits.
Broccoli and cheese and carrots.
Oh, you are doing broccoli and cheese?
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
Well, I'm doing vegetables in case I have a hard time with.
I was supposed to say meatloaf and mashed potatoes is good enough for me.
Or you can eat meatloaf and mashed potatoes. But I'm gonna have some veggies. Eat what makes you happy.
Really? Yeah, you could have did. Oh, you said you had to cook your potatoes. I was gonna say you could have did instant potatoes. I'd have been good with that.
No, I didn't want to have to throw those potatoes away.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather eat them than throw one. I'm with you on that.
I mean, that's like something, things y'all haven't been cooking.
Yeah, because you do that so funny.
What?
The way you cut green pepper. Always cut it in half, lay it on the board, slice it up, and then slice it the other way, but I'm done.
I do sometimes. I'm just doing whatever suits my little fancy today.
Yeah.
Whatever gets her done.
Whenever you do. Oh, Kathy, our chickens are doing good. They're good and healthy and laying very well.
Well, the ones that have started laying,
they're-
some aren't old enough yet.
The ones that's laying are laying constant.
The others should start laying anytime in the next couple of weeks.
But the ones that's laying's keeping us,
With enough eggs.
yeah, with enough eggs. So we're going to have more than enough when the others start laying.
It's okay, I'll give some to Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle will eat some of them.
Okay. Let me get me some gloves because I don't want to have to pick the hamburger meat out from underneath my nails.
Yeah, Dawn, she's been good with the pain lately. She just caught a cold at the end of the pain period. She caught a little summer cold, and any cold on her is like pneumonia on somebody else.
I didn't dry my hands good enough.
Her immune system like sucks, don't it?
Yeah, my immune system is like garbage. It's like I don't have one.
It's pretty nice outside today. A little muggy. It rained a little bit this morning, and then the sun come out. And
Always dry your hands good before you try to put these things on.
go ahead and try that one. Yeah, it always gets muggy after it rains here.
Because it's Georgia.
Probably everywhere.
It's the South. See how much you doing that one on? This one's still every which way.
That's all right. You just digging in meat. And there it is.
No, I don't use eggs in my meatloaf.
Yeah, no eggs. In case anybody wants to know, no eggs. Anybody that watches us knows.
It doesn't seem to make a difference, so
And it don't fall apart.
no.
The binder's the crackers in it.
Yep. You can use a splash of milk if you need to.
Nah,
Like in my meatballs, I use milk.
not in meatloaf.
You would never know it was in there.
But you don't ever put it in meatloaf.
I'm saying if you need to, you can. Don't argue with me.
I'm gonna argue with you. Keeps everything going. You gotta have spice in your life, Becky. Yeah, Florida gets muggy too. I know it does. My grandma used to live in Florida.
Not your Grammy.
My Grammy.
Not your Grammy.
What did she call me?
Moon pie.
'Cause I'm
Cause you're
so-
nummy nummy.
She calls me moon pie because I'm so nummy nummy.
He got that off the Big Bang Theory. Sheldon.
What else did it say?
Meemaw calls me moon pie cause I'm nummy nummy.
What's it say? Sheldon and his big brain. Cheryl, she lived in Pahokee, down by the Okefenokee Swamp. Right off the turnpike.
Alright.
Yeah, Marie, she is.
Look at that pan.
She just figured she'd come on and do it live with you guys and gals. Or I'll say gals and guys. There's more gals than guys.
I'm not using my little meatloaf pans.
How come?
One, I forgot about them. And two, this is so easy to clean up, I just rip it out and throw it in the garbage.
I go for that. Easy's always the best. Oh, thank you, Shirley. You might be the only one. She said, love seeing you guys.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Get it shaped just right. If I see any big clumps of like cracker, I shove them down in it.
Is that 80-20 ground beef? I don't know, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's gonna make a good bit of grease. Clean hands.
Ooh, Julie's bucket for a race. She said, you look 37.
Thank you. My old gray hair. Alright,
Oh, gray-headed 37-year-old.
into the oven.
Where's our daughter? She's at home. She lives in our other house about 4 miles away.
Okay. Now, who wants to hang out with me while I work up a biscuit? Take these wedding rings off.
Let me go sell them. Yes, she put onions and tomato paste in it. Onions, bell pepper, tomato paste, crackers, and
Dale's.
Dale's sauce.
And of course, the ground beef.
Oh, Julie's birthday's Thursday.
Well, early happy birthday.
Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday to you. thank you, Kathy. Look at that flour dust. Sandy said Becky's hungry. It's good to see her in the kitchen again. You ain't lying.
I'm starving, but I don't know if I can eat any of it, but
I sure will.
I'm trying.
I've been doing most everything around here, and Becky don't eat. Becky don't eat much, so. Needless to say, breakfast I do good.
I've drank a lot of soup, ate a lot of soggy Rice Krispies for breakfast.
Yeah,
I've had grits for breakfast, eggs for breakfast.
I don't know if you've been to your page, but I took a picture of you eating your cereal and posted it.
And a lot of protein shakes.
You hear me? You had your nose snarled up like we was eating that cereal. Like, I can't stand this.
I was so hungry one night. I made broccoli and cheese, and I took that emulsion blender and just turned it into mush, and I had broccoli and cheese. So I'm gonna tell you something. You can't survive on pudding and Jell-O, 'cause I don't like Jell-O, and I barely like pudding.
Oh, Kathy, your son's birthday's tonight.
Happy birthday to your son!
Is that Mackenzie's dad? I don't know how many kids you got. Or children. I imagine you don't have any kids. Kids a baby goat, ain't it?
So y'all gonna think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm looking most forward to being able to eat when my implants are healed enough is ice.
I thought you were going to say bacon without it being ground up.
Our whole married life up until about 10 years ago, I went with a glass of ice water and I chomped on ice all day long. Now, Alan's brother has had the same type things done that I'm having done. He says he can eat ice. So, I'm looking forward to it. Used to drive Alan crazy because I would ask him to make me a glass of ice water and it had to be made a certain way.
Yeah, drove me nuts. That's why I'm crazy today, because that drove me nuts.
Don't bring me a cup of ice water with just a little bit of ice in it. Nope.
Pack it full.
You pack the cup with ice and then you put water on top of that. And it's been a long time since I've been able to eat ice. Probably what destroyed my teeth.
Probably. That and them corn nuts you used to eat.
Yeah.
That tastes so hard. I'd have got that out for you.
Because I didn't have cavities. My teeth were breaking. I thought you loosened it, left it on there.
Oh God, I'm gonna go back on that video, on this video, and snapshot that.
That's usually what he does. He'll just loosen it and leave it on there.
Self-rising flour, Donna.
Yeah, I'm using White Lily self-rising.
If she used all purpose, she'd have to use baking powder and salt and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'd be flat.
Getting there.
This is going to be so much better than a pack of ramen noodles. But for lunch, I did get me a fried bologna sandwich. That's alright with me. How much Crisco flour milk? I can tell you that. One palm-sized thing of Crisco, about 5 to 6 cups of flour. She makes a big pan of biscuits now. You could do it. You could probably split it in half if there's only 2 or 3 people. But 5 or 6 cups of self-rising flour and probably about a cup to a cup and a quarter of milk. And that's it. Grease the pan. And you got you some biscuits. Put them on about 450 or 400. My dad's birthday was December 17th.
I'm ready to get these in the oven.
But like I said, depending on how many people you're cooking for. If it's just like 2 people, you know, you could probably do it with half a palm of Crisco, half a cup of milk, 2 or 3 cups of flour. And you can use any kind of milk. Some people like buttermilk, some people like sweet milk. We use 2% milk. The milk don't matter. Except for the taste. Yeah, just 2 people. Yeah, I'd have that recipe.
Okay, you can put that away.
I mean, you can put them in a Ziploc sandwich bag and reheat them in the morning.
That's what we do with leftovers.
Shoot, yeah. I'll make us a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Reheat them biscuits with a little water on them. Good to go. Yeah, my brother, he's had his implants a long time, and he eats whatever the heck he wants. Hey, Jeanette. She said, hey, sweetie.
Hey.
She could have been saying that to me, though. But she said, good to see you, so it had to be you. Well, hey, Cheryl. It's been a few minutes. Yeah, if you don't sift your flour, you get clumps of flour in them, and then inside the biscuit you'll get like raw flour from the clump, and they're really not that good that way. I don't want to bite into a biscuit and get like a clump of raw flour.
Mm-mm.
And don't knead them too much. You can overwork them. If you overwork them, they get hard, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just want to lightly roll them.
Kathy says she's got 3 children. Okay, I'm trying to understand this, Kathy. They're all 37 euros for the next 20 days. Okay, how'd you do that? If they're all 37, if they're all 37, they're either triplets or you're a fast baby maker.
Okay, my biscuits are not going to go in the oven yet because I want that meatloaf to cook for a while. Because those biscuits only take 20 minutes.
And if they are triplets, I can't believe we didn't know that you had triplets.
Okay. I'm sifting my flour back in here because we ain't wasting nothing.
No, groceries are too expensive to throw away. Yeah, I guess you could have a set of twins. Hold on a minute. But if they was all 37 for 20 days.
So they apparently all have the same birthday.
Yeah, so they all have,
Triplets.
yeah, it's got to be triplets. Because if she had a set of twins, 2 would be 37 for 20 days. This is like a brain teaser. Okay, she's got everybody else wondering too. I have twins that were born on September 12th, and then my youngest was born 11 months and 1 week later. Okay, I understand now. So you've got 2 that's already 37, and 1 that's...
Gonna turn 37 before the other 2 turn 38.
Okay, so you'll in 20 days you'll have 3 of them that's all 37, and then a few months later the twins, or vice versa, will be 38. I got you. Good God, Karen said I got 7 kids, 3 sets of boys and girls, and 1 single birth girl.
Oh, wow.
Lord. You was a
Okay, guys.
busy little beaver there.
I'm hopping off here. I'm gonna let this stuff cook, and I will post a reel when it's done.
Yeah, so y'all watch the reel too.
Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
See you later.
Give him a big smile, Becky. Look at that. Look at them teeth. Look at them teeth.